Alright, I guess we have all seen that clip of fucking Will Smith smacking the fuck out of Chris Rock. And it kind of reminds me of this one time. There's one time I smacked someone. But before I get into that, I have to just like put this shit out there. Because like, I don't know. I'm trying to capitalize on this shit. And if you don't like it, fuck you. You can click off or whatever. I don't really care. Ivan, that's not very nice. Amen, amen. It's all fair in love and war. That's what I've got from Zach and Cody. But yeah, any further ado, let's start this shit. Ivan, what are your initial thoughts on this situation? Me personally, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm still gonna be watching Will Smith's movies, and I'm still gonna be watching Chris Rock's comedy. Nothing there, like it. You guys are making it sound like more than just what it is. Like it's similar to a high school drama in all sense. Like, you know, no one's in the right. Like it's literally like putting Voldemort and fucking Darth Vader in one room and trying to pick one side. Like, they're both fucking wrong. Like, honestly. Listen, there are a whole bunch of ways that this could have went down, okay? Honestly, if you had to get up and go up to someone and smack the fuck out of someone, you already lost the argument right there. It's just a complete fight right there. I do have to give credit where credit is due. Chris Rock took that hit and, was very professional. And, yeah, I'm not saying he's still in the right and Will Smith is in the wrong. You gotta defend your wife even though you got multiple dicks in your wife's mouth. But hey, listen, that's up to you, big boy. That's up to you. Even though I'm like siding a little more towards Chris Rock, I'm not really saying it's Will's fault. It's really not. Because, Will is actually just a human being like everyone else. He reacts like everyone else. Like, listen, the people that are saying that they lost all respect for Will Smith are the same people that go into fucking Walmart and they curse the fuck out of, every single employee there. Especially the ones that are there and are in high school. Like, come on. Really, you're going to yell at little Jabardi over there because he doesn't know the difference between ham and turkey ham or whatever the fuck, The same people that are siding with, or against, I should say, against Chris Rock are the same people that literally roast people till they cry, okay? If you really think about it, we're no better than these two acting like complete fools on national television, okay? To be quite frank with you, I think we're worse than them because we keep on making jokes about it and keep making it something far greater than it should be. Okay, he said something about his wife. He smacked him. Okay, that's it. Alright? And there's a whole different side that just completely blamed Jada because she's pretty much belittling Will's manlyhood to a point where he has to go up and be the alpha male. This literally comes right after, or not right after, but a little after Jada admitted that she had an affair with Will. We literally made jokes about Will's mental health, but we don't take that to account. We don't at all. And maybe that's why he pretty much won Best Actor of the Year. I think he won. I don't know exactly. I was just there for the memes, shits and giggles, like I said. But if he won an award from an Oscar for being one of the best actors, it's probably because he has mental health issues, and those mental health issues are coming from home, and this is his only outlet, okay? So maybe he's putting everything and all into his persona at work, at, movies, at TV shows, or whatever. And you can't really blame the guy for just acting out because everyone else has been belittling his manlyhood. Now, see, this is who I blame. I pretty much blame the Academy. Number one, because where were the fucking guards when he walked up on stage? Where were all the security guards or policemen or whoever? So you're saying that he went up there and pretty much assaulted. What if Will had a knife? Like, what if Will had a deadly weapon? Now it's not a meme. Now it's like, oh shit, he really just killed Chris Rock. Like, that's my situation with this whole thing. Like, where were the guards? Where are the people that's supposed to de-escalate the situation to the point where it's nothing but just like a little outburst and everyone laughs at it? But no, we had this whole thing where we're making these two the complete assholes, or the assholes of the situation. Not to mention, we also had celebrities walk up and completely interrupt other performers. And I mean, we're talking about Kanye West here, bro. Like, he went up and he interrupted Taylor Swift and he interrupted Beck. Or, yeah, it was Beck. It was Beck. Hold on, I gotta burp. Now, like I said, I don't blame any of these two. And the reason why is because we've been watching the Academy Awards for years, where the hosts, or people that are up on stage making these jokes, they've been normalized to make these jokes. So of course, when it comes to that shit, it's been normalized to the point where if you say something out of pocket, you just have to sit back and be the bigger person. And which is why I blame the Academy more than these two dumbasses going up on stage and acting like 12-year-olds. I still feel like Will could have just kept it a couple notches down. If he would have just went up on stage and not smacked him, and just like be like, hey, Chris, listen, I did not appreciate that. Okay? This, yada, yada, yada. Or maybe he could have talked to Chris privately and said, hey, look, man, I don't appreciate that. And maybe he would have made a public apology, or he would have made an apology right there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been, for someone that has been in the performance aspect of this, I can understand being humiliated, okay? I've performed for Gustavo Dudamel, one of the best conductors in the world. I meant to say richest and youngest, I think. But yeah, you get my drift, pretty much. There are a whole bunch of things that could have been avoided. More security. It could have been that Chris may have not made that joke entirely, or maybe Will would just like take it down a couple notches, and it would have been better than what he had thought, because if you really think about it, now you got everyone talking about his wife. You had multiple people, and even comedians like Andrew Schulz, completely bashing the Smiths' name. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit was funny. I'm sorry. I find things funny when I see it. Okay? Like I said, I'm still gonna be watching Will's movies and Chris Rock's comedy. I'm not siding with any of these two, and I'm going against the Academy. For this, I say fuck the Academy. And in that video, Andrew Schulz actually made a good point. You want people to keep your wife's name out of your mouth? Don't go around smacking comedians, because now we're all making jokes about it. Okay, you know, what do you expect? What do you expect? You see something wrong, you see the retaliation, and now, boom, everyone's talking about it. You could have handled it more professionally, but you did it. And you let your anger get the best of you. And that's one of the biggest things that makes you a man. You have to control your anger. And this is coming from someone that's been in their shoes. I was the one being bullied. I was the one bullying people. I'm not a good person time to time. I wasn't great back then. And you know what? I made the changes. I've had to smack people to show them that, yo, I'm not fucking around. Keep fucking playing. I'm gonna fuck you up. In conclusion, I feel like these two should just make up and have their own apology privately where it should be. Because one thing to know, when you're a celebrity, you have no privacy. Everything is out in the world. I can't go within 1 hour without hearing about Kim Kardashian and her fucking new man, and how Kanye West is just a psycho fucking piece of shit. And we're all laughing about it because we don't take men's mental health serious. Like, you've seen those memes before, like, oh, I'm depressed, but I'm a guy, so it doesn't fucking matter. You know, that's fucking hilarious because it's fucking true. It is fucking true. Now, I want to leave this on a good note, so I'm going to tell you guys a story of how I smacked the fuck out of some kid because he was just messing with me. Alright? So this story takes back in high school. More specifically, my senior year of high school. And I wasn't having a good year. Like, normally senior year is like one of the best years. You're almost done, you're having fun or whatever the fuck, but my senior year was trash. I was going through a really rough breakup, and I was working 48 hours a week. I had to do band. I had to do 8 different classes that year. One of them being ceramic and arts and craft or whatever the fuck. I forgot what it was, but I made a fucking I made a guitar out of mosaic, yo. You guys should see it. So the curriculum pretty much told us to make a ceramic box. And you know, I didn't have very much creativity, so I just put random shit all over the place, and I put like a fucking mushroom on top just so you could grab it and hold it. It wasn't really a mushroom, it just looked like a mushroom. And of course, here comes all the fucking assholes saying, "Ooh, it looks like a dick." But no, it was actually one dude who just got on my nerves constantly because he was just a dickhead. He was just coming up to me and acting like a dickhead every single day, and I was just getting annoyed. He almost crossed the line when he pretty much told me he fucked one of my cousins. He was like, "Yo, bro, I fucked your cousin. You know who it is. You know who it is." And me trying to almost giving in, I'm like, this person, and they were like, "Oh, that's your cousin too? I fucked her too." I just hit my mic. But yeah, he was like, "I fucked her too." Needless to say, I was not really in a good mood, and especially when he said that shit. Okay, so if he said anything else, I knew I was gonna fucking smack him. Then I got time to just put everything away, and I was almost done. I just had to color everything, or paint it, I should say, with this like paint infused with sand, which gave it that like ceramic gloss and glassy feeling. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, is that a dick?" And he starts touching it. You know, he starts touching the handle on top. So I put everything on the drying rack. And I go up to him and I smack the fuck out of him in front of all his friends. Everyone in that room was shocked as hell. They looked at us, and the kid that was messing with me, he looked up, grabbed his face, and he says, with, you know, his voice breaking down, and he said, "Don't you ever touch me again." One thing to know, I do not regret that shit, because if I didn't smack the fuck out of him, he would have kept on doing the same shit over and over and over again. And he knew, he got a wake-up call. If I keep on fucking with this dude, he's gonna do something even worse. And I, by no means, am the toughest person, okay? I've never been into a fight. I've only been jumped. And that only means something, you know? But that being said, when something happens, you gotta take action. You gotta be the person that ends it and not starts it. Moral of the story is, actions speak louder than words, and sometimes those actions can have a very bad consequence. But that concludes everything for today. I love you guys. Peace.